We are on to game 2 of the doubleheader in Columbia, Missouri after number 1 Texas A&M squeaks by with a come-from-behind win in the 7th inning of game 1. They try to sweep the doubleheader over Missouri. Hello, everyone. We welcome you to Columbia with the former Missouri pitcher, Maddie Gerlach. I'm Noah.
So we're going to see how she competes here today against the number 1 team, Texas A&M.
80 degrees here at first pitch in game 2 of the doubleheader. Number 1 Texas A&M took the first game 7-5, and Taylor Pennell lays out on the first pitch of the game for a spectacular play.
And not a horrible at bat there from Pennell. A lot of competitive pitches, just barely misses out of the zone. No, she can't leave anything over.
6 and 7, she goes 1 time through the order, and that's the only time that the order sees her. Slow roller to first. Abby Hay picks it up and takes it over to the bag. 2 outs.
What I like about Pennell starting this game, though, is that it's almost like a check swing.
This one, she bounces it hard through the right side for a base hit. The throw home to Crenshaw is not in time. A run scores, but Barbara's out at second.
Wow, heads up play to go home to second to get that out, Noah.
Leadoff double. Slow roller left side. Powell charges, flings it across the diamond in time to get Crenshaw. Pops it up left side. Powell calls off everybody and makes the grab. 2 outs.
They know this is the first time in program history that they've been a number 1 team, and they're not wanting to give that up just yet.
Hard chopper to second. That's Dement on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. Texas A&M up 1-0 through 1. Where it is right now, right? Being the top team in the country, but they have built this program on her. She hardly grounds it to second, and that's Sophie Smith. 1 down.
Center fielder number 33.
A testament to Coco, like we just mentioned.
And right, skies it into right field. Alberscato chasing back, and it clangs off the wall. And right with a stand-up double.
Alberscato picks it up, and Enright stands up on second.
That is ripped into center field by KK Dement on the first pitch of the at-bat, and Texas A&M has runners on the corners with just 1 out here in the second. Called strike 3. Runner takes off for second. That's a stolen base for KK Dement, and there's a couple in scoring position for Texas A&M, but Missouri does get the second out.
Time to hit this pitch whatsoever. Was expecting a fastball.
Kramer SJ on the first pitch, rolls it over to first, and Abby Hay takes care of it herself. 1-0 Texas A&M as we go bottom 2. Leads off the inning for Missouri. Down 1-0. Elevates it, shallow center field. It is Enright, 1 away. As a true freshman is really impressive.
Right, she's done a great job, and I think it's also a testament, too, to Coach Ford and the staff. They've all just been competitors. Their ERAs are all below 3, which means they're competing every single time they step in the box, no matter who it is.
The 1-2. Daly chases it low. It's a strikeout. First of the day for Lessentine. One and 2. Smith with a swing and a miss. Lessentine strikes out back-to-back to end the second inning. A little bit ago, there's not necessarily one specific bat that you circle and you say, watch out for that one, but instead it's all 9. Powell pops it up left side of the infield. Madison Walker calls off everybody, and there's 1 out. Four-pitch walk. Harper's on base again with a walk. Second time in her first 2 plate appearances. 3-2 for Pennell. That is High and outside to Perez. It is back-to-back walks given up by Pinnell to bring up the cleanup hitter, Mac Barbara, who already has a 3-run home run today.
It's a completely different adrenaline, and you have to have the stamina to be able to handle it.
Barbara skies it into right field. That's shallow. Abrascado's got it. Runners cannot tag. Runners on first and second still, but there's 2 outs in the inning. Woolley slaps it into left field. She brings in a run. Harper scores. Texas A&M's lead is now 2-0.
Wouldn't be surprised if we don't see her try to swipe 2 here. But as I said, such a triple threat. Feet are moving in the box. They weren't the previous pitch, so she decided to do that on that pitch and still stroked it out to left field. Impressive that she's able to switch in the middle.
The 7th inning of game 1, then in the 2nd inning of game 2. Runner takes off. Woolley, the throw.
Pretty great throw there from Julia Crenshaw, perfectly in front of second base. But we
obstruction, and there's a couple runners on base for Allie Enright.
Yeah, no way for Coco Woolley to get to second base without being out.
A ball and 2 strikes here for Pinnell with 2 outs and a couple runners on. Popped up right side, tailing towards. Oh, what a grab by Abby Hay. Right in front of the Texas A&M dugout, ends the inning. Texas A&M does.
High levels.
Langer rolls it to short and off the glove of the diving Woolley. Langer wants 2. She slides in safely. Tigers have the leadoff hitter in scoring position here in the bottom of the 3rd. A true freshman from Texas who suffered an injury during the fall. Squares around to bunt, lays it down. Lessentine on to first. Watkins does her job, advancing Langer to 3rd.
Between her fast stuff.
Chop to short, charging the throw home, not in time! Langer scores and Missouir cuts it to a 1-run game. I think Trisha Ford's gonna say, let's take a look at this one. Game. Trisha Ford is going to review it.
What an awesome play. Doesn't even have to throw home, just does because she knows she's got plenty of time. Hard to see where the glove exactly is at on that. Even was saying she thought she was out, so yeah.
After review, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner is out at home plate. This will be Texas A&M's first challenge.
Traditionally, you'd probably see somebody go to first base, but she fielded that ball correctly and able to get the runner at home.
Abrascado launches the first pitch into left field. Eshte the grab, and that ends the inning. How quickly that inning changed. Still 2-0. She usually faces a batter once, and that's about it. But here we are, the 2nd time through the order for Texas A&M. KK DeMent whiffs after it. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Right back up the middle. Fielded by Smith. Zips it to first. Not in time. Infield single for Olivia Johnson, and there's a runner on base for Texas A&M. Squares to bunt, lays it down. Pinnell over to first. Kramer SJ does the job she's asked to do, a sacrifice bunt. Puts Mathis up to second.
Hitter, getting somebody loose in the bullpen, thinking about a pitching change in the upcoming innings.
Rolls it over to first. Hay with a bit of a bobble, but plenty of time to corral and step on the bag to end the inning. Madison Walker's last 3 hits have all been home runs. You take those away, she's 0 for her last 16, make it 0 for her last 17. Kind of boom or bust as she goes down on strikeouts here. Not everything else that would say tournament level team. Ebbs with a swing and a miss. Johnson picks it up, has to throw down to first for the 2nd out. They've got a strength of schedule, Maddie, that's number 6 here. Now, the wins and losses just haven't played out for that. Hay smokes it right back up the middle, and that's a 2-out single for Abby Hay, who thought about 2, taking a big turnaround first, but she'll stay put. The returners maybe haven't had the kind of seasons they did a year ago. Daly elevates it, shallow left field. That's called off by Eshte. She makes the grab to end the inning. Stays 2-0 here. That didn't quite get them there. Mari Harper loops it into right field. Sophie Smith, the second baseman, is there to corral it. 1 down. 11 games, was not by any means a part of the everyday lineup. Bouncer right back to Pinnell with an underhand flip to first. 2 outs. Mac Barbara skies it into left field. Kara Daly, the shortstop, settles underneath it. It's a 1-2-3 fifth inning for Taylor Pinnell in Missouir as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Emily Kennedy, too. Maya Dodge, the pinch hitter, on the first pitch she sees, skies it to the warning track in left field. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. Anything above the belt, she's going to let it go, and she's been crushing pitches that are low in the zone. Even those that are maybe below the knees and out of the zone, she's still hitting those pitches. So that's kind of been the mindset for her, is go get those low pitches, leave anything above the belt go by. But that pitch looks so good coming in. I want to swing at it every time. Won't have to swing this time around. She gets hit by a pitch, and there's a runner on first with 1 out here in the 5th for the Tigers. When her timing is on and when she's really seeing the ball well. Nevaeh Watkins lifts it into the air left field. That's Eshte with the grab. 2 down.
And I think to your point, Noah, if you are getting hit by a pitch, hitters really trying to understand what their strengths are. They're very young, lots of sophomores, lots of freshmen in the lineup.
Clara Cahalan, the pinch hitter, slaps it to short, and Woolley's on to first to end the inning. We're through 5 in Columbia with Texas A&M up 2-0. So Julia Crenshaw is out. Stefania Abriscato is the new catcher for the Tigers. It was the first game, or second game technically, both games of the doubleheader today, that Crenshaw was back in the starting lineup after missing a couple with. And Watkins has moved over to right field where Abriscato was, who's now catching. Runner takes off. The throw down to second's not in time, and Woolley has her 2nd stolen base of the day. 1 and 0-2. And right elevates it to center field. Langer's got a sprint back on the warning track. Woolley tags from second. She advances to third and is just 60 feet away from scoring an insurance run for the Aggies here in the 6th. Ground ball up to Grove. After fumbling it, is able to get the out at first, but Texas A&M will take that because they score a run. Squares around to bunt, lays it down the first baseline. Pinnell over to first, and that ends the inning. Texas A&M does score 1 more to add to the lead, and it's 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Other than that, she was really good too. Stefania Abriscato slashes one in the gap in left center. It rolls to the wall, and it's a leadoff double to begin the 6th for the Tigers. This one's a chopper towards short. Woolley's only play is on to first. That advances Blackston to third. She's 60 feet away from scoring Missouri's first run of the game.
Momentum going until 3rd time through the lineup.
Ebbs holds the hand. She earns the walk, and there's runners on the corners for Missouri for Abby Hay, who is the tying run in the 6th. Texas A&M tries to sweep the doubleheader and clinch at least the series win with potentially an opportunity to sweep the series tomorrow. Abby Hay launches into right center field, and it's down between Enright and Harper. Blackston comes in to score. Kohler gets held at third. It's an RBI double for Abby Hay.
pace of hitting from Abby Hay. As we've been saying, hasn't had a ton of at-bats this season just due to an injury, but is starting to work her way back into being a big impact player for this Missouri team, coming up with a double in such a clutch moment to pull her out.
Cara Daly rips it right up to center field. It's caught. The double play is in time to end the inning.
End of the inning. She needs to freeze as soon as this ball gets put up into the air, and she just keeps rolling on through, but she does make contact with the shortstop.
Yeah. 2-1. Updegrove elevates it into right field. Harper settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. But Missouri does score one, the first of the game to pull within 2 as we head to the 7th. Kramer Eshte drills it right to Daly, the shortstop. 1 down.
Texas A&M has been absolutely slaughtering Missouri. Missouri's just not playing fundamental softball.
Powell, short hops, the glove of Updegrove, the second baseman, who makes a nice snag. The 1-1. Roller back to the pitcher, Pennell off the glove, over to first, not in time. Four-pitch walk, couple on base for Texas A&M after 2 very quick outs to begin the inning. .326 on the season. First pitch, rolls it over to the first baseman, Abby Hay, and that ends the inning. Missouri has 3 outs to work with. Opportunities as well.
Right, and again, it hasn't been the blowout that maybe some people would have expected.
Kaylee Langer gets hit again. Second straight at bat. She's been hit by a pitch. And the leadoff batter is on base. The tying run. One of the doubleheader. Being asked to just throw 1 inning, 3 outs, sweep the doubleheader. Blows that right by Nevaeh Watkins, 1 out. And here's a look back at game.
Feels you're chomping at the bit to get your team across the finish line.
4-pitch walk. Didn't even have to test that hand out at all by swinging the bat. Tying run on a double her last time up here in game 2. Abrascato chops it back to the pitcher. Kennedy's on to first. She takes the safe play to get the out. 2 down.
Really been either a out or home run type of kid as of late.
Walker right back up the middle. It's into center field for a base hit. Langer scores. Crenshaw scores. This game is tied in the 7th.
Wow, Madison Walker really giving her team a chance both games. Takes a ball that's left over the heart of the plate, drives it back up the middle, does a great job for her team. Talk about timely hitting, Noah. Madison Walker's done it both games today. And the person who's probably had the toughest innings all year long is the one with the ball.
Another walk. Game-winning run in scoring position for Missouri. Capture what could be a massive moment for Missouri. Swing and a miss. Hay goes down on strikes, but Missouri does score 2 in the 7th, and we're going extra innings. First pitch of extra innings from Taylor. Pennell is slashed into left field by Woolley. It's a base hit. She wants 2. The throw is over the head of Updegrove, and Woolley's into third. Thought about taking off for home, but she retreats to third, and the leadoff batter for Texas A&M is just 60 feet away from giving the Aggies the lead.
Wow, what a great pace of hitting right here. Slashes it into left field. Another costly miscue. Ball gets thrown over second base. And Coco Woolley's able to get all the way over to third.
Weather after a doubleheader today. Dement lifts it high in the air. It's shallow, stays in the infield for Updegrove. Woolley thought about it, wanted to test the arm of Updegrove. 1-1. Squares to bunt, lays it down. The flip home is in time. They got Woolley at the plate. With the bat all day long, comes up massive with the glove.
Missouri finally starting to see some of these underclassmen step up and make big plays in big moments. Madison Walker having a phenomenal day at bat.
Texas A&M is challenging the call of the runner being out at home plate. This play is under further review.
Yeah, Texas A&M is going to challenge him, and I don't blame him.
Big plays and big moments for the sophomore, Madison Walker. Great tag by Julia
After
Crenshaw.
review, the ruling on the field is upheld. The runner is out. There was no obstruction. That is Texas A&M's second challenge.
Madison Walker has runner on first, 2 down. Here comes the 2-2. Rolls it to third, takes a hop off the glove of Walker, and the inning continues. 1-2 out, 2-2 the count in a 3-3 tie in extra innings. Swing and a miss! Taylor Pennell is fired up! Kennedy, the ace in the circle for Texas A&M. Fields it on a ball hit right back to her. Great play in the circle by Kennedy. There's one away.
Probably nobody that you want on the...
Cut on and missed. Kennedy with the strikeout. She's got 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 8th. 0-2. Langer cuts and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kennedy to end the... Just keep the ball in Taylor Pennell's hands the way she's thrown today.
I do, I really do. I think they weren't expecting to see Pennell, and it's been different.
Powell squares around to bunt. Pennell on to first. 1 down. With a single and a pair of walks. And she launches it to right field. Texas A&M takes the lead in the 9th. Amari Harper's 5th home run of the season has given #1 Texas A&M a 1-run lead in the 9th. A home run here in the 9th inning, a ball that she absolutely demolished to give Texas A&M this 4-3 lead, which promptly brings a pitching change for Missouri.
But like I said, Noah, I think Pennell was just on borrowed time. But you can expect that out of any pitcher that goes into the 8th inning. It's just a matter of time and how much longer can they go. But you hate to rush to take them out when they've had such a successful day. Wouldn't be shocked if we see Pennell show up again tomorrow as well.
3-2. Cold strike 3. Outside corner, the off-speed from McCann froze Perez. First pitch in game 1 of the doubleheader today. That's rolled to third. Walker on to first. In time. That ends the top of the 9th. But one that is memorable for Amari Harper and Texas A&M. Back, they'd kind of gotten their outfield the way they wanted to. Kennedy blows it by Watkins. Strikeout #5 in relief over the last.
But she's doing a great job thus far in relief.
1-2. Got her again. Back-to-back strikeouts to open the 9th for Kennedy.
Slam in the last game is coming back stronger in this game.
Abrascato lifts it left field on the warning track. Gets caught by SJ to win it.
And A&M closes the door on Missouri. Emily Kennedy coming in relief, shutting down the Missouri Tigers. Ultimately, the Tigers were not able to generate enough with the offense to get it done today.